Hey, ever wondered what it's really like to do Bachelor of Physiotherapy in India? Hi, I'm Pratham Poojary. I'm a physiotherapy graduate from Canara Vikas College of Physiotherapy, Bangalore, and I'm currently doing my internship in Yanapa Medical College and Hospital, Bangalore, and this is my third month of internship. So in this video, I'm going to explain and not explain actually, I'm going to share my experience as a BPT student. And what are the things I learned, how was my experience throughout the postings, through the classes, everything I'm going to share. And if you are planning to pursue BPT, then watch the video till the end. I have not really prepared for this video. Whatever is there in my heart, I am going to tell because this is my experience as a BPT student. So whatever is there in my heart, I am going to tell it all. First of all, I never really planned on doing BPT. I had written a lot of competitive exams and I was waiting for the result of those exams. But unfortunately, I couldn't clear those exams and I couldn't get into the college that I wanted. So at the last moment, it was already very late. All my friends had took admission in different colleges and different courses. So I was very tensed at that time. So my parents were suggesting me to take pharmacy, but I didn't really like pharmacy. I wanted to do something else. I hated chemistry and stuff. Then I got to know about BPT course. So I researched about the BPT a bit from the internet, whatever was available. I saw on internet. I saw that it is about rehabilitation, sports injuries. Only that much stuff I saw, and I got into it. But I was not very interested in the course. I just joined because my parents were constantly pressurizing me to join to some good course, like some medical course or engineering or something. I joined BPT in 2020. Mine was 2020 batch, the COVID batch. So it was very different initially because we had online classes. Our whole first year went in online. So initially it was very difficult for me to pick up the topics, and I started hating. Initially I was hating the subjects and all because I couldn't understand anything because of this online classes, everything. And it was very difficult for me to clear first year. We didn't really have much online classes. No, we didn't really have much offline classes. At the end we had like 2-3 months we had offline classes, but at that time almost all the portions were done online. So in college we were just doing revision and other stuff, completing records, and only those stuff we used to do. And my first year experience was not so good. I didn't like my college, I didn't like anything, I didn't like the subject. I wanted to leave physiotherapy. There was a time I almost decided to quit. In first year we used to have anatomy. I remember going to seeing that cadaver for the first time. It is that experience. I think almost every medical student remembers, like seeing the cadaver for the first time, that first anatomy practical class, everything. And we had physiology, biomechanics and everything. But first year you won't have any clinical postings and everything. You won't have any clinical postings and stuff. It is just more like theory. You will study about the basics of physiotherapy, like anatomy, biomechanics. These are the basics that we must know, because anatomy obviously you should know, like if you're treating a person you should know what the body is like. And biomechanics is also very important. Actually, at that time I did not really understand the importance of biomechanics, but now that I've finished physiotherapy and I'm treating patients now, I can understand the importance of biomechanics. First year, okay, I somehow managed to clear and it went okay. It went fine, but I was a bit frustrated about physiotherapy. Like I was constantly in a mood that I want to change this. After 4.5 years, I just want to finish this course, and after 4.5 years, I want to change into something else. I will do some hospital management. Second year onwards, we started having exercise therapy, electrotherapy. So exercise therapy, I started enjoying those classes, like mobilization, MMT, everything was taught for us, and it was taught very nicely. In a little bit interest I started getting about physiotherapy, but my mind was still stuck that I wanted to do something else other than physiotherapy. And in second year we also had microbiology, pathology. So even second year was difficult for me in terms of studies, because first year I did not study, and second year I had started to study a bit, but it was still difficult for me to clear. But I somehow managed to clear second year also. And second year, by the time we reached second year, it was all offline only. So we used to have a lot of fun also in college. Like we used to have many events in college, like Holi, Talents Day, lot of things. So we used to have fun, and we during free times we used to have a lot of fun with friends also in college. Everyone knows, like everyone has fun at college with their friends. So even I had a third year was definitely good because from third year onwards I started getting more interest towards physiotherapy. I started studying more, and also we used to have a lot of fun with friends. Like I used to travel a lot with my friends. We used to go here and there and events and stuff. It was really good, and we were treating patients also. We were going for postings also, and in postings also we used to have fun. Like somewhere we used to go to eat outside. After treating patients, we used to go to canteen or something, and we used to roam around. So third year went smoothly, and I reached final year. Final year, actually initially it was a bit hectic for me because initial starting 2 to 3 months we had like continuous classes because starting they will take more portions and they want to finish the portions and everything, so later we can study well and we can do well in final year. So starting we had continuous classes. We didn't really have free time. Morning obviously we used to have postings. We used to go to postings and treat patients. But also I reached final year, right? So I had this pressure, like I had this tension what to do after BPT. Should I do masters or not? Like I started thinking more about the future, about the job, everything. I started having tension about the career. So initially I was a bit not depressed, like a bit sad actually. But later on I started enjoying also because it was final year. Obviously it was the last year of my college life, so I wanted to enjoy as much as can. So I started enjoying like everything, even though it was hectic, but I enjoyed a lot also final year. Since we were the final years, we had to arrange all the events, everything, whatever events were happening in college, we were the organizers. So I was also very involved in cultural activities. So at the end I really started preparing for exams, everything. So because it was final year, I wanted to do well in exams. So I did prepare well in exams. I did well in exams. Finally now I'm doing my internship in Yanapa Medical College and Hospital. I took internship outside my college. So this is it for this video. If you like this video, give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more videos about physiotherapy, my experience or the mistakes that I made as a BPT student, do comment below. And thank you for watching.